Bill 361. All public comment telephonically. To begin with, I'll do a quick roll call. Commissioner Jimenez, are you there? Are you here?
Present, yes.
Great. Commissioner Vincent, are you?
Virtually present.
Awesome. Commissioner Ho, are you present?
Present.
Great. And I also, Commissioner Scrofano, am present. So we have a quorum. So the first order of business is, do we have any neighborhood council representatives today? I will take that as a no. So we'll move on to the next item, public comment on non-agenda items germane to the business of the commission. Are there any? Take that also as a no. Public comment germane to the agenda items. Okay, I don't think we have that. So we'll move on to the next item, the findings to continue teleconferencing meetings pursuant to AB 361. It's an action item, recommendation to adopt the findings and determination in accordance with AB 361, section 3E3, that while the state of emergency due to the COVID-19 pandemic as originally proclaimed by the governor on March 4th, 2020 remains active, and or state or local officials have imposed or recommended measures to promote social distancing. This legislative body has reconsidered the circumstances of the state emergency, and that the state emergency continues to directly impact the ability of the members to meet safely in person, and or state or local officials continue to impose the recommendation measures to promote social distancing. So this is an action item. So we're going to need to take a vote on that. And are there any questions or comments, fellow commissioners? Great. So do we have a motion to approve?
I move to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner Vincent. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Sorry, I'll let you have it.
Jimenez. So we'll do a quick roll call vote. Commissioner Ho, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Vincent?
I miss you guys, but yeah, I guess so.
Thank you. I'll take that as a yes. Commissioner Jimenez?
Yes, although, yeah. When the time is right, it'll be great.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I also vote yes. So the motion is approved. And so we'll move on to the next item. And I just want to quickly state that we're on a tight time crunch today. We've got two architectural submission items that are AGFs, and then we have streetlights. So I'm going to ask if we could take up the streetlight items first, so that it's out of order. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the streetlight submission, they are all matching streetlights. So on the agenda, it's item A, Sawtell Boulevard, B, Matilda Avenue and Riverside, C, Everett Street, D, Wilcox. So those four items, has everyone had a chance to review the package? Or actually, I think Tammy needs to present this, doesn't she? Or Daniel, can I continue?
Tammy, would you like to do any intro on this before they vote?
Sure. So most of the street lightings, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are matching, and there's one that's not matching. So in response to the vision that BSL has for certain neighborhoods, what they're trying to do in this particular neighborhood is upgrade all the lights. So since this is the first application towards that neighborhood, the new street light look, it's a non-matching street light. So as they retire other street lights, they will all become this 14-foot round straight steel pole and CD 953C. So that's why that one is not matching. And then there are 2 no existing streetlights where they're introducing the first pole.
Okay, so I think we can take, thank you, Tammy. I think we can take items 1 through D on consent, since those are all matching streetlights. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Commissioner Jimenez. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Ho. So we'll do a quick roll call vote for the first item, matching streetlights. Commissioner Vincent, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Jimenez,
Yes.
and I also, Commissioner Scrofano, vote yes. So that those streetlights have been approved. The second item is the non-matching streetlight on Olympic Boulevard and Hill Street. Do we have a motion to approve, or are there any questions or comments from the fellow commissioners?
No. Motion to approve.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Ho. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner. We'll do a quick roll call vote. Commissioner Jimenez, how do you vote?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Vincent,
Yes.
thank you. And I also vote yes. So item number 2 is approved. Then we'll move on to item number 3, no existing streetlights. And there's 2 of them, one on Van Noen and one on Wells Street. So are there any questions or comments from the commissioners? Great. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner Ho. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Commissioner Vincent. So we'll do a quick roll call vote on these 2 streetlights. Commissioner Jimenez, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Ho?
Yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Vincent?
Yes.
Great. I also vote yes. So item number 3 has been approved. So then that moves us to the last 2 items, which are the AGFs. And there are 2 items. One is the Caltrans, it's item A, Caltrans Agf Relocation. Tammy, do you want to present this item?
Sure. This is an AGF by Caltrans. Jeff Fawcett is with us today to present his project. Jeff, are you on?
I am on. Hello, everyone.
Hello, thank you, Jeff.
Sure. Let me, can I go ahead and share my screen? Just give you guys a brief overview of what we're trying to do here.
Yes.
Okay.
Scott, could you give him privileges?
Oops. okay,
Perfect.
grab-
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So this AGF is in Sherman Oaks. It's right at the intersection of the 405 and 101 freeway. So there's an existing electrical pedestal that's feeding the Caltrans lighting on the 405 101 interchange here on Lameda Street at this blue dot. Our project is going to be vacating these 2 streets, Peach and Lameda Avenue. So we will need to move this pedestal outside of our new property line down into this corner on Camarillo Street, kind of tucked in by the 405 sound wall down here. And then just so you can kind of see what the project will look like and kind of its location. Here's a rendering of the future building. You can see this is Sepulveda and Camarillo Street and the 405 101 interchange for reference. And so just be tucked in down here into an existing planter. And then this is the Sherman Oaks Galleria, just for reference. And then going down to a street view, this is looking north. There's already an existing Caltrans pedestal feeding a different portion of the lighting. And so we've been working with Caltrans, DWP, and BOE, and we've decided that this is the best location to get that new pedestal located, so it can feed the lighting. Here's kind of the close-up of the existing conditions, and then eventually, this is just simulation. The cabinet doesn't look exactly like that, but it's basically installed almost right next to it.
What does it look like exactly?
I have
If it doesn't look like that.
here's a cut sheet. It's same height. It's a little wider, but a little less deep. And here's the actual model that will be used. And it comes in different colors, but considering everything else is gray, I think we'll also have it painted gray. But it's just a big tall metal cabinet, basically.
Are
then
there
I-
any other
I can
questions?
pull up the street view if that would be helpful on Google Maps. Just kind of see what's existing around there. So this big wall is the 405 interchange. And here's that existing cabinet that's there. On this project, all these electrical power lines running down Camarillo Street are going to be put underground, and we've already started the underground work. So all these power poles will be gone. And then this portion here between these two poles will actually be the fire lane that runs behind the whole entire project. So there's really not too much around. It's the Sherman Oaks Galleria parking lot and the freeway, and then the back alley of the Sherman Oaks Galleria. So that's kind of the surroundings of the new location.
So Jeff, the color gray of the AGF will blend in with the concrete block wall behind it?
Yeah, I think, let's see, because right now the existing cabinet's gray. So we'll try to match that one, because I think when Caltrans will be responsible for maintaining this if it does get graffitied. So I believe they paint them all gray, since that's what they've been doing over on this one. And this
Okay,
power pole will be gone also. So
great. Thank you for clarifying. Are there any questions from any of the fellow commissioners? Commissioner Vincent or Commissioner Jimenez, do you have any questions?
No,
No.
Okay, great. So thank you, Jeff, for your presentation.
Thank
Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Do we have a second?
Second, yeah.
Thank you, Commissioner Ho. Okay, so we'll do a quick roll call vote. Commissioner Vincent, how do you vote?
all right, so it's on you guys. Yes,
Thank you. Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Jimenez,
Yes.
and I also, Commissioner Scarfano, vote yes. So item A has been approved. Thank you very much, Jeff. So the next item, which I think we have about 10 minutes, and then we will not have quorum. So Tammy, can you present the next item? It's Verizon Wireless Rock Hill. I think that means gen install is generator install. Is that correct?
Yes, Rock Hill, the gen install. Ben, are you here? Ben, can you unmute yourself? Okay, I know he's had issues trying to log in. So let me share my screen.
He introduced himself at the beginning of the meeting. So he
Yeah.
should be
so-
here.
Right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm in here. I wasn't invited to share my screen or given the passcode, so I've just been called in. So apologize for not responding immediately.
No problem. And we will lose quorum in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to ask you if you can keep your presentation relatively brief. So we'll have time
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
voting. Thank you. And what is your name again? Can you state that for the record?
So good afternoon. My name is Benjamin Koff with Sequoia Deployment Services. I'm representing Verizon Wireless on this project. So as covered, Verizon Wireless is seeking approval to install a diesel generator to support their existing facility along Box Canyon Road. We have worked with staff and believe that the proposed design is at least obtrusive while still meeting the growing demands of Verizon subscribers. I know that there was some concern raised about the overall color of the generator and that it needed to be a sand or otherwise tan color to better camouflage in with the surrounding area. I'm happy to answer any questions that the commission may have.
Jeff, I'm going to be presenting the PDF for you. So this is the site plan. This is what's existing. So these are just site photos. And then here are the photo sims. So this top one is what is there right now, and this is what they're proposing.
So Tammy, there's a new box, correct?
Mhm.
Looks like
Right.
there's yellow bollards in front of it, correct?
Right, so they're proposing a new generator. Right now, it is in a gray color, an off-white gray color and it's surrounded by yellow bollards. I did ask the applicant if it's possible for other color choices, and that is the tan color to match the surrounding that that Ben is talking about. So this doesn't need to be the color. The other option is also tan to match the surroundings if the commissioners prefer that. So this is a view looking up towards the generator. And this is coming from the other side. So if you're coming downhill. And then this is the 90-degree photo sims. So you see it's surrounded by yellow bollards so that it's very obvious that there's equipment here. And this generator in the back, which is what the bollards are protecting, this can be either this color or the sand color, depending on the commissioner's preference.
Okay, so does that conclude your presentation, Tammy?
Yes, Ben, do you have any other things you want to add to the presentation?
No, I have nothing additional, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. So I'm going to open up. Do any of the fellow commissioners have any questions or comments about?
This is Commissioner Vincent. I would prefer the sand on the billiards and the box.
I agree. Commissioner Ho, do you have any questions or comments?
No, I'm thinking it through, but I don't have anything right now.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Jimenez, do you have any
No
questions?
questions or comments, but I do agree with you all on the color. I think I'll make it a little bit easier to look at.
Yes, I also agree. I like the sand, and I think if the bollards were sand, I mean, they're there to protect the box. So, you know, in an event, someone drives over there. So I think making them out of yellow, makes them more, I don't know, it's almost like highlighting the box instead of having it disappear. So could we make a note, Tammy, that that's what the commission is advising?
Sure. So to summarize, the bollards and the generator will be the same sand color, correct?
Correct.
Okay, we're gonna attach that as a condition of approval, and I will let BOE know.
Okay, so then I'll ask for a motion to approve on the conditions that the generator and the bollards will be the same sand color.
I move to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner Vincent. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Menace. Do a quick vote. Commissioner Ho, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Vincent?
Yes.
It's just easier in the long run to do it that way.
Is somebody watching TV?
Can you mute that, please?
Yeah. Thank you. Commissioner Jimenez?
Yes.
Thank you. And I also vote yes. So this item has been approved. So I think in a record time, we have 3 more minutes. And I think that is the last agenda item. And I think our next meeting will be September 12th,
September 14th
14th. Thank you.
at the regular time at 1:30 on Wednesday, September 14th.
Okay, great. And I take it there's no commission announcements, so.
Can I just give you a quick, just a few quick events happening in the
Sure,
next
that
few
would be
weeks before
great.
the next meeting? This Saturday, September 3rd, from 4 to 10 is the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture happening at MacArthur Park. So just wanted to let you all know about that. On September 10th, there's a dedication of the Barbara Morrison Square in Leimert Park and the inaugural Barbara Morrison Jazz and Blues Music Festival happening in Leimert Park. And then September 15th, the day after the commission meeting, is the city's celebration of El Grito in the evening.
Acting General Manager, would it be possible to put these in an email to all of the commissioners?
Sure, be happy to.
That
Be
would
happy to.
great.
Wanted to make sure that we shared this with you all here and made sure the public knew about them as well. So, but we'll follow
Great.
up with an email.
And I'm happy also to forward it. I have a considerable email list that I'm happy to send it out to as well. And if there's an RSVP link on there for the commissioners, that would be great too.
Great, thank you.
Super. Well, those sound like it's exciting events, Daniel. So thanks for sharing with us. And I think in an effort that we're going to lose a commissioner in a few minutes, should we conclude the meeting? I don't have a gavel, but
I move to adjourn.
thank you, Mr. Vincent. Okay, everyone, have a great Labor Day, and thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you. Well done. All our meetings should be like this. Well done.
Thank you, everyone, and thanks for making the time today for the special meeting. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. We'll see you in a week and a half.